As many companies are utilizing a hybrid work environment, which is a combination of work from home a few days a week and work from their actual office a few days a week, it's essential that organizations have a COVID-19 screening process in place. In this video, we're going to walk through the 6 simple steps to create a COVID-19 screening for your office using Rhonda. The first step is to create your own Rhonda account if you haven't done so already. Simply point your browser to rhonda.ai, and in the upper right corner, you'll see the orange button, Sign Up for Free. This is for a free account of Rhonda Lite for up to 10 employees. If you need more than 10 employees, simply upgrade to Rhonda Pro. Step number 2, log on to your Rhonda Lite or Pro account and click on Ask Rhonda. If you haven't already set up your Ask Rhonda AI assistant, now's a good time to do it. Let's walk through that. You'll need to create a new assistant and give it a name. So in this case, I'm going to give it the name of my company. You can put whatever you need to there. Rhonda's going to automatically assign a phone number. This is a phone number used for SMS messaging to all of your employees and an email as well. I'll click Next. It's going to ask the desired language. I'm going to pick SMS and email because you can use Ask Rhonda in any of these 3 options, SMS, email, mobile app. And we'll just do a friendly persona in this example. Lastly, it's going to ask what topics we want to show in our virtual assistant. We can pick payroll, vacation, and a variety of others. You can create your own, but we're just going to select the default option, which is the COVID-19 check. And I'm going to click Create. So there we have it. We've got our Ask Rhonda fully set up so that you can ask a variety of questions. But the first one we have is the COVID-19 check. When you activated Ask Rhonda's COVID-19 screening topic, Rhonda automatically prepares the questions for you. You can see those questions under Automation and Analytics in the Skill Builder area. Inside of there is a COVID check. Let's go ahead and open that up. You can see all the questions that are preset in Rhonda for the COVID check. Of course, you can edit those to your needs. The way to edit those is you can simply click on the 3 dots on the right side and click Edit Question. You can come in there and you can put anything you want. Thanks for choosing our screening, or you could say, hey, this is a mandatory screening for our company, and then you can proceed to put the questions that you want in there. Now, one of the things that you're definitely going to want to do is assign a feedback tracker based on certain answers that come in. So in this case, it's asking the question, have you had close contact with somebody who's been in proximity of COVID-19 in the past 14 days, yes or no? If they say yes, you probably want to assign feedback to your HR manager, to the building supervisor, to their manager. You pick whatever email address that you need. They need to be employees that are part of the Rhonda system, and then you simply save it. That way they'll get notified immediately if there's a COVID issue. Step number 4, set up your QR code. The reason that you're generating this QR code is ultimately you're going to do a sign at the entrance of every location in your building. And in that sign, you're going to have the QR code with directions for employees that are coming into the building. So that's the whole purpose of this, so that you can screen people that are coming into your building on whether they've been exposed to COVID or not. And if they have, they can't enter the building. Again, all your policy, you decide how you want to set that up. But in this case, you're going to need a QR code generator. You might already have one. In this case, we're using qrcodegenerator.com, which is a free QR code. And you simply need to come in here and select the SMS option because you're going to use Rhonda with SMS. It's going to ask for the phone number. Let's switch back to Ask Rhonda. And you're going to immediately see there's a phone number that's associated with that. If I click on here, I can highlight that number and just simply copy it and move back to the QR code and paste it in. Then you can enter in a message. Now the message that you need to enter in to activate Rhonda is simply, Hi Rhonda. And then you're going to generate the code. So it's going to generate that code right there. You can download that JPEG of the QR code and incorporate it into the sign that you set up. Step number 5, if you haven't already, go back to Rhonda and make sure all of your employees have been added directly inside of Rhonda. Now you can do that in multiple ways. You can add them one at a time. You can import a list. We have a help topic that you can go through and look at. It's a getting started topic on how to add employees to the system. But in order for the COVID checker to work, you must have all your employees set up so they can quickly scan the QR code when they're coming into the building, answer the appropriate questions, and be able to enter or not. The last step is, before you roll this out to your entire company, simply run through a test. So you've got your QR code, point your phone to the QR code. It will automatically activate the Rhonda COVID screening, answer some of the questions, make sure it all works. Assuming it works, you can simply roll that out everywhere. If you need to adjust any of the questions or any of the feedback responses, simply go back into the skill builder, simply go into the COVID check, and edit any of the questions that you need. So as you can see, it's super simple to set up a COVID check. You can do it really in under 10 minutes and you're good to go.